right, welcome back to Just Enough Garage. Jonathan, look at the smile on his face.
Oh yeah, I bought something cool.
He's the proud owner of a Ford pickup. Let's take a look. So John just made a purchase of a 1996.
Well, it's 7 on the paper.
1997, built in the fall of 96. F-250 heavy duty.
4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive. Crew cab.
Short box.
Short box. Dual tanks. Now, that's the good part. Look at that. Let's talk about the bad part.
There's a few of those look at that.
The back window was smashed out, but it has a separate window that may be valuable. The truck smells horrible.
Oh, it only smells a lot like rat pee.
It's got some of the doors don't work. Yeah, get out of the way. Let me show the stinky inside. Okay, so it has a bunch of mice and bee problem. Those are all bees' nests. So let's talk about the story on this. John got this. Okay, let's back up the story. Let me close the door so I don't have to hear the dinger. Yes, it runs. We'll talk about it. So John has been hounding me for probably a year about this truck. It's sitting in a driveway a mile from here in town, in the city, in town. And he says, Dad, we should go see if they want to sell it. We should go see. I'm not interested. It's got a cracked windshield. The thing is horrible looking.
Hey, look, I already made money.
Making money already. This was the side we could see. And I was just like, no. So like a month ago, John and I went up there. Come on over here. Let's tell the story. A month ago, we went up there. We're not going to say price, because we don't want to embarrass ourselves on how much we paid. But we went up there. We left a note on the door. Right when we were leaving the note, I guess the daughter opened the door. We told her what we were trying to. Hey, you guys want to sell the truck? I don't know. It belongs to my brother. He's moved away. So we left our phone number. They called back. We went and looked at it. They wanted a price that was probably a fair price, but it was outside of our budget. I know that sounds dumb in its condition, but these trucks hold some value, and he knew that. So we said, well, we were thinking this money because it needed an engine, and it still needs an engine. But anyways, through a little bit of negotiation and them realizing that, hey, they're not going to do the work. We're not going to want to pay that money. And they made a deal. The other day, John made a deal. It was a little bit more than what we had offered, but it was fair price for both parties. So this morning, why don't you open the hood, John? So this morning we went up there. This is only just now 8 o'clock. We met at 7:30. There's a mile from here.
I'm starting to remember where this thing is already.
And so this is a 460 automatic, Ford automatic. Like I said, the mouses is probably more than one. They chewed that vinyl to that vinyl, and so some of the stuff's going to have problems.
They've also chewed the washer fluid.
A bunch of crap inside didn't work. Anyways, I put this battery in that didn't fit. You can see it's kind of at an angle. I cycled the fuel pumps, and it started and run. Go ahead and hit the key, John. Show the people that it runs. But it had problems. The guy had said he overheated it. That's why they quit driving it a few years ago. It has no coolant in it. I drove it a mile anyways. That's fine. I believe it had 215,000 miles on it. I don't have my glasses. Anyways, it's got good oil pressure. The temperature's just starting to come up. Most of the dash lights didn't work. This is screwed up. I can only get one window. That is absolute mold. The steering wheel is sticky. I mean, look at my fingers already. I just took a shower this morning. It's, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to take another one.
It's got cloth seats, captain's chairs. The body's not too bad. It had some stickers on it from Alaska, and it had some stickers on it here from these guys have owned it since 96, so they had it 8 years, but the last 5 years it's been broke down, he said. And like I say, his son had bought it. He drove it a little bit. It's got problems, but John wanted to take on a project. This is a pretty good one for him. What's in his budget, he had some money saved from some jobs he's been doing. And these trucks are popular. I think we'll show you some stuff after he cleans it out. Yes, it came with a bed full of stuff. Everything I buy comes with a bed full of stuff. You don't negotiate that. You just take it and take it to the dump, and you spend your $15 on dump costs, and you move on with life. Whatever other bonuses it came with. The bee's nests, obviously. Flip the seat forward. Let's see what. Maybe we'll find something good.
The bees are
some bang sticks, or you know, a jack or something. Nope, a lug wrench.
Wow.
And that's the second bottle of brake fluid I found. Even though the brakes worked all right, none of the wheels were stuck or nothing. Oh,
WD-40, 20% more.
Unfreeing the brakes. Anyways, we'll get back to you in a little bit. We're gonna probably set up some cameras, and John will film a little bit as these. But anyways, there it is, a new edition of Just Enough Garage, a real classic, and it's a little bit different for us. It's more modern. So we're just getting ready to unload that stuff into the back of my truck here to go to the dump, because we don't need any of these items. We found a little friend here. It's a Washington green frog. Yes, he's alive.
Well, you just saw him move, so.
Well, we call your truck now. It's got a name, the Green Toad, even though it's a white truck.
What's currently green?
Yeah, algae green. I'm gonna set up the camera here, and you guys can watch us do some mindless labor.
Yay, mindless labor.
He had no issues telling us everything he knew about the truck. But right there, he said that
Oh yeah, it's right there.
once upon a time the spring bolt broke that mounted the leaf spring, or the end of the spring broke off, and that came up through the floor, and there's a hole there under the bed, he said. But then of course this bed liner's gotten put in, so it's all right. It's okay. If we ever take the bed liner out, John will check it out.
Put a patch on that.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the inside. We're cleaning the truck. We keep finding wasps' nests, so there's one up there. We've been using this starting fluid. It works pretty good. We ain't been stung yet. What's above here? Nothing but insurance stuff. We'll get all this personal stuff out of here. I mean, I know I've seen videos where people clean trucks and people watch them. I'm just no good at filming that. You know, it's just gross. I just want to get it done.
We'll get it done, just slower.
I mean, like, I'm going to cut that off with a knife because I absolutely hate those things, and that one is sticky as they come.
You know what these are?
Rubber bushings, John. Rubber bushings.
Cool.
I don't know.
Also have a bunch of fuses. These are 20. And
Yeah.
there's some 15s.
I found a fuses over here. Do you think there could be problems?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think this is the owner's manual. I haven't looked at it yet. Oh yeah.
The Ford family of cars.
Yeah.
1997. So how old is this truck? It's
Well, it's 2024.
yeah, so that would make it 28 years old, because the 25s are already out.
Yeah.
So not bad for a piece of junk.
This can go in your bag, I think.
Oh, you could put it in the bag.
Well, your bag was
There's
over
no
there.
tire warranty on tires?
I think the tires are too old for that warranty to work.
Yeah. I got rid of all the bees earlier. Oh, I didn't. I missed one. Asian hornets.
Here's your can.
Asian hornets. We got Asian hornets.
These aren't.
No.
Asian hornets have a stinger about an inch long.
Yeah.
Turns out they're real fun
Oh.
to get stung by.
One of the great things we found here is this head gasket block repair. They used about half of it in there, most likely. So they said they overheated it. It had problems. They quit driving it. At the price we were paying, it was okay. 2019. So sometime in 2018, probably when they quit driving it. And they only bought it in 2016. Ooh. Trailer hitch. Smashed into the bed. It had a camper tie downs. It has dual exhausts that are probably not factory. Somebody put them on there.
Actually dual exhaust though, or has it got the collector underneath?
Great big rear axle. I don't know if it's the 10 or 10 and a half. My F350 has a 10 and a half. Oh, it's shaped different. Ta-da! So this, I don't know. It's all together. Like I say, no one's messed with it, so we'll get it figured out here. This is boring, so we'll have to do a fast forward.
Alrighty, folks. I've grabbed all the garbage out of this thing. Well, all the big stuff. Still got a vacuum. There's no door pockets on that. There's door pockets here. Gotten all the garbage. All the big stuff. And I found some cool things. Made some piles. This isn't a part of the things I found. That's the door trim I was missing. This is a pile of some cool stuff. Those are concerns. And over there are coins. Cool stuff. I got 2 little radios. I don't know if this one works, but this one does. That's also a crank flashlight. Concerns. That is a shock. I don't know where it's from. The truck has all the ones it's supposed to. I don't know why that was in there. That's brake fluid, so probably have to do something with the brakes. And a bunch of coins. I don't know how much that is. I didn't count. Somebody, we might tell you later. So yeah, this is kind of the before I vacuum. Before I vacuum the truck. Starting fluid for the wasps. Yeah, so guess you'll see it after I vacuum.
I'm sneaking up on John. He's been filming a little on his own today.
What did you say? Oh, hi. I'm vacuuming.
I was showing him what you're doing.
I found more of the... They go there.
One piece at a time, huh?
Yeah, I found the door trim too.
Yeah.
It's over there.
You're a backyard restorer now.
Yeah. Came with all the pieces, why wouldn't I be?
Look at our fabulous shop vac.
Yeah, it's the one you sucked oil up with.
Yeah.
It doesn't do as well.
Smells good. Smells better than rat pee.
That's why I'm using it.
Yes, I drove it with the battery crooked. Of course I did. Come on. He's coming along all right. He's making good headway. All kinds of trash still under here.
Oh, look what I found. 1.5 inches.
No kidding.
Oh, and it's another one. 1.8 inches.
Oh, that's one of those you'd use for a trailer hitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, guess what I found?
Those are actual mouse poops, in case anybody doesn't know what those are. Those are stinky mouse poops.
Guess where this goes?
Oh yeah, you'll need that.
Yeah. Here, you can put that in the bag.
No, that's your job. It stinks, I'm leaving. You got John.
I got one of these. It lights up.
And
this little radio thing.
a crank radio, huh?
Yeah, well, it's also a flashlight, but you know, the radio's cooler.
If you stop cranking, does the radio die?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It also works better over here, because we are standing next to metal and stuff.
Really excited to be rejoining the booth, it says, in 2025.
What's that?
Piece of wood.
I sprayed some of this April Fresh in here. That smells pretty good. Gonna get copyrighted from all that scratching, John. All right, so you see John's John Deere sweatshirt, and then John Deere
Yeah, this truck was meant for me.
stuff. The kid who owned this before is just a few years older than John is now, so I guess it's a generational thing. Anyways, he's coming along. He's going to use the bristle machine here on the upholstery and stuff. We'll give you an update in a few minutes. Okay, now that it's warming up out here, we can see here we got the guard bee. Always when you got a bee, It sets her like that. That's your guard bee. He's guarding the hole.
You ready?
Go ahead. Yeah, we'll give them a little liquid in case we missed a few. Oh yeah, see, there's one crawling around in there. The goal here is to keep his wing. Oh. Got it. Got it. Oh, here's that bunch coming out.
Yeah, keep making them angry.
Well, we got 4 or 5.
Yeah?
Why is my concrete always so gross looking?
Huh, weird. It's like you put oil and everything on it.
Why is that leaking? Is that bolt doesn't go straight through, does it?
Oh yeah, it does. Also, you just shoved a bee out.
Oh, well, stomp on him.
I say bee, it's a wasp.
Yeah, we don't kill bees. We kill wasps. By spraying that goo on there, at
We
least
almost pushed another one out.
by spraying that goo on there, they can't fly very good, so they can't get you. Oh, there's the one. He's like, hey, what are you doing to me? I know, it's just torture at this point.
Well, what you could try to do is just
He's trying to sting the... Yeah.
the nozzle.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Alright, let's get stuff done. We're done here, man. So John's using the Hoover Paws and Claws Deep Clean Neutral Pet Stink stuff. We finished killing bees for a moment. He's recycling my spray and wash bottle.
I should have done this in one of the weed sprayers.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of to spray.
And he's gonna work. It smells better in here. And he's gonna put that all over everything in here. It really smells like rat piss. I mean, it's bad. It's mices, but it's rats, mice. They're the same to me. Bees, hornets.
I'm getting the rat flavor out.
Yeah. You could do the headliner and everything. Maybe
Alright.
do the bottom, and then we'll
Clean everything that would hold this.
Yeah,
in.
it stinks, John. That smells better, but
Yeah, well, we'll probably put some lavender.
you remember when I said when you buy these projects, don't pay too much?
I didn't.
Yeah, this is
Didn't
why,
I?
because this is the sweat equity we're talking about. And it's a good truck, but once you get all the ugly knocked off of it, we've been kind of messing around. We think it probably has a head gasket problem, but we'll run a compression test on it and see what's going on. Anyways, part of the negotiation is we give them a price. We talked to them 2-3 weeks ago. Several weeks ago, and then we said, well, you know, that's where we're at. Next thing you know, they're calling you saying, so you'll get it out of my driveway?
Yeah.
And I won't have to do anything but put the money in my hand and walk away? Yeah, that was the deal, and that worked out. But again, don't pay too much. Not being cheap, it's just there's a lot of work involved in getting these back on the road.
What you doing?
All right, so John wants me to, this was a nasty steering wheel to drive. I yucked my hands at this morning. I said, I'll show you how to take these off. It has like been on there for so long. Do you think the steering wheel is good underneath? Or is this hiding a problem?
Probably hiding a problem.
But we could always put that back on. No, that looks great.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. This is some guy who just bought a freaking thing from the Dollar Tree.
What?
Nasty.
Those steering wheels do get sticky after a little bit.
Well, you can put a new one on. The airbag hasn't gone off yet or nothing.
Well, you just wipe it a bunch with germ wipes and then clean up.
It's four-wheel drive. I mean, what a deal. Do you think there's going to be bees up underneath there?
Oh, there probably is, but I'll worry about that when I get one in the face.
It had a brake control. I saw that was lighting up when I was pushing on the brake.
Uh-huh.
Let's get rid of this.
Oh yeah. Well, now I have to vacuum more.
That's been in the sun a while. I think it was a fishing license once.
Once. at that.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, you got real dirty, and now you got the same color.
So you sprayed the stuff on there and let it set for a while, the carpet cleaner.
2 or 3 songs.
Okay. On your, did you wind up radio or something?
Yeah, I was standing over here listening to the wind-up radio while waiting.
And so now you just do that, then you, that thing throws rat poops at me.
I got one to the eye. That's why I'm wearing safety glasses. You should have put on safety glasses.
I'm going to stand over here to the side. Anyway, so then you do that. You're going to do the whole thing, and then you come back and use the vacuum.
Yeah, I used the little pet vacuum, which will inject some of that cleaner in and then suck it right back out.
Yeah. It smells a million times better in here.
And then there'll be less rat turd smell.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably get like those essential oils, make it smell like lavender or something.
Yeah. And then we'll probably, before the rain comes in, try to pull these screws out, and we can pop that window out and see if we can try the other one.
One on the roof.
If that don't work, yeah, this window.
If that don't work, well...
If that don't work, you get plywood.
Or I just buy a new one, since I guess they make remanufactured or whatever. Of those.
Yeah.
So.
But we'll try that since we have the part and we got the rubber gasket. And this rubber actually felt pretty pliable still, so I think we can do it. And if we do it, we'll show you. Anyways, let John finish and we'll get you back when it's all said and done. It's just, it's so nasty. This one's nasty. The last one you had, the last Ford,
nasty.
The last Ford you had that had the ants living in it, that was nasty. This one's way worse.
Well, the last one also had rats, but just not nearly as bad.
Yeah.
See, that's the reason, though, is this is a family truck, so it had a family of rats instead of
Oh,
just
I'm sure it had. Hopefully they don't move into the shop and they're all gone.
Yeah, probably.
You haven't seen anything active, though.
No, I haven't found a single rat.
Didn't find any skeletons yet.
Nope.
Well, that's good.
That's probably why the engine has that tick. There's a rat in there.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let
Okay.
you go back to your
Talk
stuff.
to you later.
Keep doing that until the bubbles that go up here turn white, and then it's clean.
Looks better already.
Uh-huh.
So that's what, 2-3 hours probably to go through that whole truck?
Probably.
So that's what John's doing today. We haven't done the outside yet because we wanted to do the inside, because then we could do the door jambs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, already the truck's looking better.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing a great job.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, have fun with the bristle.
Yeah.
See you in a week.
Oh, if that.
Oh, well, you know what? If you get them clean, that's the secret. That's the secret I found. If you can get them clean, then you want to work on them. But if it's nasty, it's just nasty, and that's all there is to it. I watch these guys on videos. They'll set in the rat poop, and they'll put on respirators, and they'll drive around, and in the car. I'm like, gross. Why?
Yeah.
I don't even want to work on it. I don't even want to.
You did that.
Which one? Oh, down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's germaphobed me out all afternoon.
Yeah, you had to have the window open.
Well, luckily that window did open, but yeah, I had a piece of plastic.
You had the window lock on.
No, I tried that too. Oh, that one? I don't know.
Yeah, it was all the way down
Well,
here.
I was just driving. I didn't worry about stuff like that. Anyways, the secret is get them clean. You think it's going to start again?
Oh, it started. I'm not showing that. Yeah, so that should be on.
Yeah, see, none of that crap works.
How's it going?
Good. How's this junk coming along?
Going alright. Finished pet backing.
Yeah. That looks a lot better.
Onto wiping the mold off the plastic.
Yeah. Yeah, Washington. So a few weeks ago we did the RV cleaning, and I was talking about that mold and the algae that grows on everything and the door jams everywhere. That motorhome wasn't too bad. This is sat since 2019 is what the license plate said, John.
Yeah.
And so that's, what, 5 years ago, just like the guy says. And then that motorhome only sat probably for 1 year, and it was not as bad, but yeah, the interior doesn't get like this if you keep some heat in them or moisture.
Keep moisture out.
Moisture out. What do you got here?
Oh.
This is one of your keys.
Mm-hmm. The other one's in my pocket because I didn't like the dinging.
XLT.
Wow, the fancy one.
Yeah. No, it's a nice truck in its day, but you'll get it back to where it is. You get all this yucco off of there.
Yeah, it'll be a nice truck once it's clean and working.
Yeah. Well, that's what you got. You know, the cheapest this truck will ever be was this today when you bought it, because you'll eventually get all the stuff fixed on it, and she'll be a good runner. We're gonna dink around with this engine after we clean the inside and the outside, because it's just too nasty to work on. But we were talking about it, and we were just wondering if maybe it's just a head gasket or something. It had good oil pressure. Yes, they poured a can of stuff in it, but we'll take a look. We'll figure it out. You guys will come along with us on what's going on. Look, the mice like to eat that too. Yeah. Anyways, you know, just takes money. That's all you got to have is money. Johnny's got lots of money, don't you, John?
Not quite, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hand me that bag so I can throw the white away?
This is all the trash. The guy said this morning, he says, yeah, I've cleaned it out for you, and there's 12 pounds of junk in here that
They
John,
cleaned out some stuff. There was a lot more.
they took what they wanted, John.
Yeah, and I still got cool things like that radio.
All right, history lesson from the last month or so. I had gotten this Chevy truck, and we took the engine out, and I painted the engine, and it's just waiting in line for my projects. But the other day I welded these old bed frame stuff together, and it's attached to this truck now. And I was going to make it into like a tool bench. Oh, look who came for a visit. That's Emma. She's our neighbor's dog. Hi, Emma. How are you? You good? You come for a visit? I know, Rolly always chases you away, but he's in the house. You can come visit. Hi, Emma. Hi. 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 Yeah. She's a good kid, that Emma. Oh, speak of the devil. Now there'll be a bark fest going on. Anyways, I was putting this together to make we're gonna make the lights work and everything. Basically just use it as a tool bench, and already there's tools sitting on it. I just welded it to there. I'm probably gonna sell that as like an art piece. I'm gonna give that a shot. I could put it against a wall or something is the way I designed it. And then it's movable. It's too heavy otherwise. Yep. All right, we'll let the dogs bark. John's got the truck all cleaned up inside. It's a lot better. We're taking it for a little drive. The gas gauge is definitely down on empty, but what the heck, we're going to make a little half-mile, three-quarter-mile loop here. Anyways, not too shabby. Steer's okay. Brakes are good. Good enough for being set for 5 years. Well, what do you think, John?
I like it so far.
Yeah. Rides like a 3/4 ton truck.
Oh, weird. I wonder why.
Drives all right. Transmission seems to shift. I haven't gotten it into overdrive yet. We've just been in town 20, 25 miles an hour. We put gas in it because the needle was above the E. Now it's totally on the E, so we'll take it back to the house. But it's a 460, so what'd you expect? It's going to be about 3 miles to the gallon, probably.
Yeah, probably. If you're going downhill with the engine off.
Yeah. The signals aren't blinking in here. I hear them blinking, but I don't know if they're blinking outside either yet.
I saw them blinking outside.
We got up to 35.
Wow.
Do a burnout. Let's just be a few houses down from where we live and do a burnout. Let's annoy our own neighbors in our own neighborhood.
Oh, yes, totally.
No, you don't do that.
And a truck with an engine that supposedly shouldn't run.
Yeah, that's what the guy said, but we're creeping up on the heat. You know, if it's got a bad head gasket, it'll show itself. If it's got a cracked block, it'll show itself, but it's got good oil pressure. The alternator seems to be charging, the tachometer works. 215,000 and I can't read that. 849.
Yeah.
So just under 216,000. It drives like it. The seats all sacked out, you know. The brakes are coming around. They're not happy with me.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Check us out later. So maybe you guys can hear that vacuum leak sound. And when you see a bunch of duct tape on an engine, you think that's got to be it. No. If you reach back here, I mean, I don't fall in. It runs a lot better now. The rats, you dirty rats have chewed that off. Oh, a little piece of hose to replace, but it idled right down. Let's check the temperature gauge. We've been letting it idle here for a while. Yeah, the heater hose are gonna get hot. Yeah.
Yeah, I put my arm on them.
Oh, you're learning. Well, she's up at normal.
Yeah.
Well, let's draw a close to this week. So, you've seen us. Let's stand over here. So, you know what? Why don't you shut that thing off so we don't have to listen to it. Oh! It appears to be putting compression into the...
Oh yeah.
And it has a new water pump on it.
Oh, it's that's not good.
Yeah, nice.
Bubbling out pink.
Yeah, they had some red antifreeze in it, or that coolant, or that repair in the green can. Well, anyways, we know what we got now. Let's over here, John. Let's finish this thing out. So, what do we think?
It needs work.
Come over this way.
I was looking at something that was smoking, okay?
All right, so let's finish this out. We got a truck. We cleaned it up. John did all the work so far. It runs and drives. Probably got a head gasket issue. We're going to run a compression test on it. Probably see that on next week's video. So please continue to follow us, like, comment, subscribe, ask questions, give your suggestions. If you think you know what's wrong with a Ford 460 from 1996 with 215,000 miles that was parked 5 years ago because of a cooling problem, let us know in the comment section. We look forward to hearing from you. We try to read all that. We got a bunch of other stuff going on. We still got a little bit of summer left, and I guess we'll get back to you when we get back to you. See you next week. Thanks for watching.